It's been a long time since I've done another top 10 list, but I'm finally doing another one, and with Insidious coming out this weekend, I thought I would do my top 10 creepiest children in horror movies. Please keep in consideration that this is my constructed list, so this is what I found to be the top 10 creepiest kids I've ever seen. So if you don't see one that you didn't like, that you liked more than what I had, this is what I have seen, and this is what freaked me out. And keep in mind, I haven't seen every movie ever made, so keep that also in mind. But this is my top 10 creepiest children in horror movies. My number 10 pick is The Orphanage. It's a subtitled film, and it's extremely creepy, extremely moody, and it's just a scare fest. Completely scary film. And I've had friends come back who don't even like subtitled films and come back and tell me this movie was creepy. You know, The Orphanage is really creepy, and the most creepy thing about it is this little kid in this mask who goes by the name of Thomas. In The Orphanage, we follow Laura and her husband, and they have a kid, Simon, and basically she wants to reopen it and like fix it all up. Well, she has a party, and then after the party she notices that her son's gone missing, and she can't find her son. So, and then this little weird creepy boy keeps coming up there, and he just creeps me out. So my number 10 pick is The Orphanage. Number 9 is also from another subtitled film, our little friend Ellie from Let the Right One In. Holy crap, Ellie is so creepy, but she's also someone you care about. And that's something most of the time you cannot get. I mean, in Let the Right One In, we follow Ellie as she friends this human, and they have this connection where character development actually does exist. And that just the development, characters intense the mood and makes things more believable, but yet more scary, because she's got to live off of human blood, but yet she wants to be with this human. You know, this is the real Twilight, if I may add. It's scary, it's emotional, it's got everything. It's a great film. It's truly like no other vampire film I have ever seen, and the cinematography is so breathtaking. But if you're going to watch it in subtitles. Don't watch the voiceover one. All you need to know from my 8th film is a little girl with white hair and really pale skin turning around saying, "They're here," from Poltergeist. That's all you need to know. Go see it. It's a great film. It is extremely scary, and you could show your kids this. Your kids will most likely enjoy it. It's a great movie, but I'm not going to give you anything else away about this little girl, because she freaked me out in this movie. That's it. Moving on. Some kids are just sick and twisted. We know them. They like to hurt animals and little rats and stuff like that. But this next one tops the line on mostly all of them. It's our little girlfriend, Esther, from Orphan. What the world? I mean, holy cow. This little girl is crazy. I mean, I was sitting there watching, and she's like, bam! And then I'm like, no, I'm not going to say what she bammed to, but this woman is crazy, and she will go to no lengths to get what she wants. And that Orphan is just, it's not only just such a beautiful film to look at, and such greatly directed and everything, and not only that, is Vera Farmiga, and just the whole cast itself gives a great performance. And the girl who plays Esther shocked me. I was so stunned by her performance. It is a creepy movie that gives a downright sinister twist. Did not see the twist coming. Orphan is a fantastic film. You have to check Orphan out. It is a great film, and Esther just creeps you out. My number 6 pick is from one of my favorite movies of all time. Meet Sam. He loves Halloween, but if you break the traditions, you might just have to pay the consequences. He's our little friend from Trick or Treat, one of my favorite movies of all time. I absolutely love Trick or Treat. Curse the studios for not getting this film in the theaters. Go see it. It's got Anna Paquin. It's got Dylan Baker. It's just got a great cast. You know, go check it out. It's insane. It's like the best Halloween style horror film since John Carpenter's Halloween. You have to see it. It's one of my favorite horror films. One of my favorite movies. Love Trick or Treat. And this little pumpkin friend, he's this guy named Sam who shows up in all the stores, because Trick or Treat's sort of a Tales from the Crypt kind of movie, you know, or a creep show. He shows up in basically all the stores, and he's just so creepy. Him in his little pumpkin suit. I mean, look at him. And you're going to tell me that's not creepy? Imagine that coming to your doorstep asking for some candy. Yeah, I'm going to make sure I follow my traditions and not blow out those jack-o'-lanterns. Let me tell you, Trick or Treat is a superb film. It is a masterpiece. I absolutely loved every second of Trick or Treat. I demand you go see this film, go buy it. I cannot believe the studios did not release this film to theaters. It got set on the shelf for like forever, and then finally the studio was like, oh, okay, let's just throw it out on DVD. The worst decision they've ever made. And yet films like Red Riding Hood and The Wicker Man can find it into theaters easily, but this can't. Makes no sense. Even though he's only in this movie for like the beginning half of the film, but the kid, Michael Myers, holy cow. I mean, the opening scene is so scary and so just downright wrong in so many levels. I mean, ugh. You've probably seen it. It's directed by John Carpenter, the legendary killer who kills babysitters, basically. You know, basically one of the possibly, you know what, it is the best slasher film of all time. There is no better slasher film than Halloween. It tops it all. Stars Jamie Lee Curtis. Made her the actress that she is today. Would love to see you do another horror movie. Halloween is just such a downright creepy, scary movie with some of the best score ever. I mean, that music is just so awesome, and you've heard it all the time. You know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, Michael Myers is such a crazy little demented kid ever since he was just a little kid. And we're not talking about the atrocious that was in the Rob Zombie version. No, we're talking about the John Carpenter version here. Remember that. Remember that. We don't want to talk about Rob Zombie because that was a this move for just a little bit. But just because they're in here for just a little bit does not mean that they're nonetheless creepy. Our little twin little girls wanting someone to play with from The Shining. Ugh. These two little girls, no way will I ever play with them. They almost look identical. They're wearing like these blue dresses, and they're just asking the little kid who's on a tricycle, come play with us, come play with us. No. I would roll that thing on back, scoot it around, and go. Get it out of there, because you don't want to play with these girls. These girls creep me out. I was just like, they're more creepy than the little kid going, red run, red run, red run, red run, red run, red run, red run. Ugh. For those of you out there who think PG-13 horror films aren't scary, no, they're not scary. Well, The Ring. holy crap, this movie is super scary, and all of it has to do with not just by the cinematography and the directing, but by our ghost little girl, Samara. She creeped me out. Holy crap. I think The Ring is more scary than half these rated R films that I see out there these days. So for those who are out there who don't think PG-13 horror films aren't scary, go watch The Ring. I mean, and I know that there are some out there that are scary. There are scary PG-13 horror films. Let you know that. And I'm hoping Insidious this weekend will be one. And there are more out there, and not just, which is another one of my favorite horror movies of all time. You can't top the magic of Sam Raimi. That scene when Samara in the television is so iconic and so embedded into this skull. I want it out because it's so terrifying. The Ring freaked me out. I mean, I would have nightmares, visions of just Samara coming out of the television, coming out to grab me and pull me in. And, terrifying. Naomi Watts is fantastic. Gore Vetersky, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Terrible pronunciations. He does a great job in this, and The Ring is just such a fantastic film. One of the best horror films out there. Another one of my personal favorites. Man, I'm just shooting all my favorites out there today, man. But what is it? They all have creepy kids. You'll die in 7 days. Picture it. You have the son of the devil as your child. Yeah, I'm talking about Damien from The Omen. This kid, and I'm not talking about the remake, I'm talking about the original one. Yeah, you know which one I'm talking about. The Omen. I think it's 1976. I don't know. I'd have to double check. But The Omen. Oh, it's in the 70s though. Damien, the stuff that he did, the scene with his mother. Can't believe a kid would do that to his own mother. The number one is so predictable, but it's Regan Macneil from The Exorcist. Hello, spinning heads, puking green, you know, flopping up and down on the bed. That was terrible. But hello, I mean, and you're telling me she is by far the creepiest kid I've ever seen in a movie. And The Exorcist is, by golly, the scariest movie of all times. I mean, you watch it now and like everything, it's still scary, and yet it still can freak people out. I mean, that's horror gold. But yeah. Regan, I mean, this film deserved an R rating simply because of this child. This child. Oh my lord, save her, please. She freaks me out. I mean, just when she starts talking in that demon voice, like, you're gonna burn, you're gonna burn, you're gonna burn. Ooh, scary. Exorcist, the scariest movie of all time, and it's got the scariest and most creepiest kid in the horror movies of all times, in movies in general. There's no more of a creepier kid than this. There you have it, my list, my composed list of what I think are the top 10 creepiest children in horror movies. You know, this is my list, so don't be bashing me because there's a certain film I left off. This is what I find creepy, so I'm watching you. But yeah, that's my list. Let me know what you think. Subscribe. And until next time, I'm the Slasher Movie Reviewer, and you've just been slashed.